Hey guys, Mitsuha here from KMG, and today I am doing something that I am very excited for. Obviously you can see that in the background. Hopefully you know what this is. If you don't, boy are you in for a treat. Either way, we are playing today The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, my favorite video game of all time. I will warn you, I'm a bit scared. And no, it's not because of this game's dark nature that people love. I'm one of the people that loves that. No, what I'm scared of is the fact that I at one point in time had a file on this game. I, as you can see now, do not. And that worries me because I did not delete that. And so I don't know where that would be. But that's very concerning. Hopefully, I really hope that this doesn't get corrupted. If it does, I'll just take that as my battery is probably dead. And I guess that would mean I would have to go get my battery changed to my cartridge. That's a whole tedious process because if you'd believe it, I am not playing on an emulator or anything. I am playing straight from my N64. I've got some kind of adapter to allow it to be HDMI, which lets it go into my capture card. And so there's a pretty not super tedious process going into me recording this, but it is something for sure, which has also caused the capturing to cut out a couple times before I started recording, but it doesn't seem to be doing that anymore. So hopefully we're all good. But oh boy guys, I have not played this game in quite some time. I've been wanting to come back to it for a while now. But I don't know. I've just been caught up in a lot of stuff, very busy, haven't had the time. But now that I'm trying to come back to KMG and get back into this more, I'm finally able to do this. Man. It's such a good game. Even this opening cutscene, I'm getting very nostalgic. So peaceful. You know, who doesn't love the Lost Woods? It's just such a nice, safe place where you can ride your horse without any worries of ever getting ambushed. You know, nothing bad ever happens here. You never get your horse stolen from you or anything, just because everyone here is so nice. Look at these fairies. They want to be our friends already. To replace Navi because, you know, she was terrible. Uh-oh. They're a bit aggressive with our horse. Yikes. Uh-oh. Epona, come on. Fight those fairies for us. Oh, no. So, yeah, seeing as this is my favorite game of all time, it's probably needless to say I've played through it plenty of times. So this is not my first. But there was a point in time where I literally knew every detail of this game. Like, well, not every detail, but I could like unlock every mask, every piece of heart, everything that there was to unlock. I would be able to do without a guide. I don't think I can do that at this point. There will probably be some things that are a bit difficult, but I don't want to rely on a guide. If I'm stuck at something, I'll do this like we did in the old days. You can't really look something up, just ask a friend. In this case, you guys will be my friends. But I'd like to see if I can't get everything without turning to help. You know, hopefully everything's fairly straightforward. I think I can definitely get all the masks. I want to think. Yeah, getting knocked off a horse hurts. I don't know if you guys have ever had that experience. I know I myself have not, except right here. But believe me, it probably hurts a lot. But oh man, so, oh my gosh, I am just so thrilled about this, guys. I don't know how often I'm going to be uploading this Let's Play series. Specifically, I know I want to record like probably 2 episodes at a time because these are only going to be like 20 minutes to half an hour long. These aren't going to be anything too crazy. But I'd like to record them not a whole lot at a time because I definitely want to be able to get your guys' feedback and talk to you guys in between episodes. But I think 2 at a time is fine. And then, you know, just upload those throughout the week whenever I get a chance to edit them and get them up. Because I imagine editing for this... Alright, let's remember my controls. That's okay. I'm even having to relearn how to hold an N64 controller. It's been so long. Let's farm rupees while we can too. Not that it's going to matter a whole lot early on. But every rupee counts. Early on, there are some things that we definitely want to get. Not that I remember what they are right now, honestly. All I know is, well, I can't imagine there's anyone watching this that doesn't know what Majora's Mask is. I can't imagine this is anyone's first time seeing the game played. But in case there is, I will try to avoid spoilers for this 22-year-old game. I don't like thinking about the fact that it's that old, though. That's sad. But look at it; it still looks brand new. Like these are 2022 graphics, aren't they? I mean, I've got my Series S right over there by my TV, and I was playing Cold War the other day, and it looked just like this, really. Like even earlier when I opened this up, and it was on the menu screen. I was like, wait a minute, I thought I was playing Majora's Mask, but you know, it was showing me Cold War zombies, and I was thinking to myself, wait, no, that's not quite right. But then it hit me, oh no, Majora's Mask's graphics are just that good, that it kind of confused me a bit, because this is the most perfect graphics ever. But stupid graphics don't excuse a stupid horse, or beautiful graphics don't excuse a stupid horse. The graphics aren't beautiful. Skull Kid's negativity is just getting to me. But that's okay, maybe we'll fight him eventually. He's the main villain of the game. I suppose it's probably obvious that we're going to fight him at some point. Hopefully that's not really a spoiler to you, that you usually do fight the main antagonist of a game you're in. Maybe I should read the dialogue. I don't know. I know a lot of Let's Players will read all the dialogue and they'll give the characters fun voices and stuff. I just don't think I'm creative enough for that. But maybe I'll at least read it and just amaze you guys with how boring I can be. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. No, I'll give some life to these characters. After all, I don't know. Imagine I went somewhere with that tangent. I wanted to go like somewhere really inspirational and heartfelt, but I realized halfway in there I was like, yeah, no, I don't have anything to say. I'm just trying. But oh boy. So if you guys haven't seen this game somehow, as I said at the beginning, you are in for a huge treat. Some friends and I were actually recently talking about this game, and so that was really cool. I have a friend that has never played this. He's seen bits and pieces of it. So yeah, I guess there are people out there, because literally I was talking with him, and he didn't know anything about this game, except what was it? He knew like one thing, but I don't even remember what it was. It was something very minor. But I guess that means there are still somehow people out there that don't know a whole lot about this one. I know it's also... Oh, I'm going to be reading these. I'm so sorry. I'll come back to whatever we were talking about. Whoa, whoa. Skull Kid, wait for me. I'm still here. Tail, you can't leave without me. He did, guys. Tail left without him. Oh no, that's so sad. I'm going to cry, guys. You. If I wasn't dealing with you, I wouldn't have gotten separated from my brother. Well, don't just sit there, Deku boy. Do something. Yeah, Deku. Go, plus ultra. Why are you looking at me like that? What, is there something stuck on my face? Will you stop staring at me and just open that door for me? Please, come on, help a little... oh my gosh. Come on, a helpless little girl is asking you. So hurry up. Yeah. See, that's what helpless little girls sound like, guys. If you ever hear someone like that asking for help, you know, maybe just be a simp for him. I don't know. Oh, Tail. I wonder if that child will be alright on his own. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that gives me an idea. Actually, tomorrow, some of the guys and I are recording after hours. Hopefully, I'm still waiting to hear back from Kevin. What is the point of me shooting out of this one, I wonder? Can I? Yeah. Huh. There's literally no point to jump out of this one. But we'll do it anyway. But we're recording after hours tomorrow. And I'm trying to come up with some kind of subject for us to talk about, some kind of topic. But considering... I think this would be a really interesting one for one of our members. We might just talk about simps, I don't know. So that stuff back there, I apologize, so take me with you. You want to know about that Skull Kid who just ran off, right? Well, I just so happen to have an idea of where he might be going. Take me with you and I'll help you out. Deal? Please? Good. So it's settled. Now then, I'll be your partner. Or at least until we catch that skull kid. My name's Tattle, so it's nice to meet you, or whatever. Now that we've got all that straightened out, can we stop messing around and get moving? If I figure something out, press up and I'll tell it to you. Hopefully you'll manage to get by without my help until then. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, Link. Women, am I right, guys? You can say that these days, right? That's not a controversial take at all. No. Obviously, Kevin and I are not sexists. I think that goes without saying. I mean, after all, one of our main crew members... Oh, wait. No, we don't... You know, we don't have any women on KMG. You know what? I take that back. Maybe KMG is a very sexist group. Yeah, that's not good. I blame Kevin. Kevin, your sexism is too much for 2022, man. You've got to get that under control. This is an odd tangent for a Majora's Mask playthrough. I was talking about something. Oh yeah, simps and after hours. Yeah, no, because in the recent update video, I mentioned reviving after hours because that is something that I really want to do. And I talked about kind of taking some inspiration from other things and just configuring the way we do after hours a bit. And one of the things is I would love to have like some kind of designated topic, because right now it's mainly just our thing has been, you know, we get together. Oh boy, there we go. We get together, talk about random stuff. We each bring some new gaming news to talk about. But overall, it's just us talking about random things that come to mind and hoping that we can go on for about an hour just talking about the random things that come into our heads. But I would love to actually have something... hey, you! Come on! Press Z and talk to me. Maybe I will. I actually don't think I will. Can I not? I probably should. There's gonna be someone that's like, oh, why didn't you talk to that tree? But we'll talk to the tree, guys. It's strange, but the way you look right now sort of looks like this tree. It looks all dark and gloomy. Almost like it could start crying any second now. How sad. Yeah, that tree, I don't know. He's not having the best of days. Just a good day. But, you know, it could probably be better. But, oh, here we go. We are officially, here in a few seconds, here we go. We are officially in Termina, guys. Welcome. My favorite world within the world, yeah, of Zelda. I don't know how many people genuinely prefer Termina over Hyrule. I can't imagine there's... actually, there might be a decent amount. This game is pretty great after all. I've met with a terrible fate. I don't know, man. I'd say my fate's going really well. I love this place. Oh, no. Yeah, I own the Happy Mask Shop. I travel far and wide in search of masks. During my travels, a very important mask was stolen from me by an imp in the woods. So here I am at a loss, and now I found you. Now, don't think me rude, but I have been following you. Yeah. For I know of a way to return you to your former self. If you can get back the precious item that was stolen from you, I will return you to normal. In exchange, all I ask is that you also get back my precious mask that the imp stole from me. What? Is it not a simple task? Why, to someone like you, it should by no means be a difficult task. Except, the one thing is, I'm a very busy fellow, and I must leave this place in 3 days. How grateful I would be if you could bring it back to me before my time here is up. But yes, you'll be fine. I see you are young and have tremendous courage. I'm sure you'll find it right away. Well then, I'm counting on you. Alright, so, yeah, this game teaches you all sorts of valuable lessons too. The first one being, if a random stranger talks to you, if you're a child and a strange man in a foreign land starts talking to you and asking you for stuff, just always do it. It works out wonderfully. but since we are here in a strange foreign land known as South Clocktown, I lied, this isn't Termina. This whole game is South Clocktown. But since we're here, we might as well go around and do some exploring. If you know this game, you know that there's not... He gives me the creeps. That mask salesman was the... sorry, just thinking aloud. But 3 days? Even if we never sleep, that still leaves us with a measly 72 hours. Talk about demanding. Well, don't just stand there. We're going to see the Great Fairy. Look, you want to find the Skull Kid, don't you? The Great Fairy will know what he's up to. She watches over everything. And just between you and me, the Skull Kid is no match for the Great Fairy. Go to the shrine near the North Gate. You'll find the Great Fairy in there. Now, do I remember? Okay, so we're about to see an interesting thing. Not this. Yikes. So I guess we're gonna talk to it. What was his name? Deku Baba? Is that his name? Or is it Deku salesperson? It's been so long. This is my private property. Don't try using it when I'm not around. We'll get that private property. Don't worry. But what I was gonna say is, the Great Fairy. We're gonna go visit her. It's not here. I totally went the wrong way. It has been that long. No, we don't want to be here yet. West Clocktown's cool and all, but we'll explore that eventually. For now, though, we need to go to north. No, it's east? Yeah, this has got to be east. Oh, wait. Do I even have my I don't have any instrument, that's right. Because I get all my instruments when I get a certain instrument. Haha. There's cafe running. Oh, no, I was in the... No, oh my gosh. I'm so turned around. It has been so long. Oh, no, this is very bad. Alright, no, I promise I used to be quite good at this. But, no, it has been so long. Oh, we might as well activate this. Oh, I need this sword before I can do him. Oh, well, I guess we'll just go see the Great Fairy. Or, at least that's what we want. Maybe that won't quite work so well. Before we do that, though, if there's one thing I love doing, it's showing off to kids who suck at things. Oh, can I not do that right now? No, I can't. That's later. Man, I was gonna do something. Oh my gosh, I hate that it has literally been this long. Everything I've tried to do, I have forgotten entirely. That's just how much of a pro I am at this game. Also, does Tingle not fly immediately? I definitely thought he flew at first. I guess not. Alas, though I am already age 35, no fairy has come to me yet. My father tells me to grow up and act my age, but why? I tell you, Tingle is the very reincarnation of a fairy. Now, while I stand here waiting for a fairy of my own, I sell maps out to help my father. Lucky, you're so lucky to have a fairy. I know, we should be friends. Yes, in exchange I'll sell you a map for cheap as a sign of my friendship. Will you buy one of Tingle's maps? Probably. Clocktown, yeah, it's only 5 rupees. I do have that. I have a map of Clocktown, guys, yay. I don't know that we'll ever use that. Tingle, Kulu Limpa. That's how you get, if you're ever single, you know, Valentine's Day was recently. It was a couple days ago. And so, if you were single, you know, maybe you could have been not single if you had used those words right there. Guys out there, allow me to wing for all of you right now. If you're ever trying to get women, we'll come back to that. Oh no, the Great Fairy! After we leave here, I'll tell you how to get women. Young one, please hear my plea. I have been broken and shattered to pieces by the masked Skull Kid. Please, find the one stray fairy lost in town and bring it here to this fairy fountain. Well, fortunately for you guys, I may know where that is. Or at least I definitely would have a long time ago. These days, it's seeming like maybe not. But anyway, you know, you guys, you wanted to learn how to pick up women, right? And women, you're watching, because, you know, women love KMG. If you're watching this, make sure to tell all those guys this is very true. You guys can fact check for us. This is a 100% proven fact. Guys, if you ever want to pick up women, just follow Tingle's advice there. Walk up to them, and say to them, "Tingle, tingle, Kulu Limpa," and really, I don't know what it is, but there is some magic in those words, and women just love to hear it. So, you know, every time I've said that to a girl, 100% of the times I have said that to a girl, they have fallen madly in love with me. 100% of the times. Now, if I've done that 0 times, and, you know, it's worked 0 times, is that still, you know, maybe that's technically, that means that it has worked 100% of the time, and so maybe there's a loophole I'm exploiting, but, you know, let's just pretend that I've done it a lot of times, and it's worked, and that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Also, I never noticed this before, when I spin like that, my little arrow on the map shakes. Here, look at that. Oh yeah. Also, I'm trying to remember all the things we can do. After we get this, can we, I'm not going to break the game with exploits and stuff, but there is a glitch I'm going to do. It's either on the first or second cycle that I can do it. That lets me explore a lot more of the world than I should be able to typically, a lot earlier on, and I will definitely do that, just because otherwise we're waiting around for a long time. Tattle, and you, young one of the altered shape. That's what they called me back in high school. Thank you for returning my broken and shattered body to normal. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. I thought that masked child was helping me, and I grew careless. All I can offer you now is this. I shall grant you magic power as a sign of my gratitude. Please accept it. Alright guys, she's gonna do... Oh no, does this fairy not do unthinkable things to you? For some reason I was thinking it was a lot weirder on here. I don't know. Maybe it's only the Breath of the Wild fairy that shouldn't be allowed within 100 yards of schools and stuff. Maybe this one's okay. I don't know. But anyway, we've been granted magic power. Now we can blow bubbles. Yeah. That's exactly what we need to fight Ganon. So, you know, the game's basically won now, guys. The man who lives in the observatory outside of town may know of the school kid's whereabouts. But be careful. You must not underestimate that child's powers, kind young one. Well, maybe it's just me, but I think I'm going to do exactly that. If ever you are returned to your former shape, come see me. I shall give you more help. Alright. We'll do it. Also, I've got a timer set in the background to make sure I'm keeping these at about 20 minutes in length, 20 to 30 minutes. I realized I didn't set it to 20 minutes. I set it to 20 hours. Whoops. But that's no big deal. I think we'll wrap up. Gosh, where do I want to? I'm definitely gonna do what we need to do to get to that base that they were talking about. Which it would have been just much quicker to go the other way. But I'm gonna do that, and I think I'll get what we're trying to get from the old man's observatory, and then after that we'll probably wrap it up there. But I'd like to get a decent amount done in each episode. I want to not really just sit around and do nothing, and on this first episode there's not a whole lot you can typically do in the game on your first cycle of the 3 days. I mean, a lot of it really is mainly just waiting around. But right now we're about to play some hide and seek, so that'll be exciting. So let's go ahead. I don't remember where they hide either. I know it is different though from... I know I'm wrong. Is Jim... Okay, Jim's this one. Yeah, that's right. Jim is the one that's shooting at the balloon, isn't he? And so I pop the balloon and then talk to Jim, and he's like, "Oh man, dude, that's pretty cool." So we'll do that. But yeah, no, when you're playing hide and seek with these guys, like we're about to do, I know that their hiding spots are also different between the N64 version and the 3DS version. We bombers have a hideout that leads to the observatory outside of town. You need a code to get in. Maybe I'll tell you what it is. But don't think you're getting it that easily. I can't just tell you what the code is. You have to pass my test first. Are you ready? No, guys, I'm not. I'm sorry. I just am not cut out for this stuff. But you know what? We'll do it anyway. Yeah. Alright, line up, guys. If you can find all 5 of us by tomorrow morning, I'll teach you the code. That's right, guys. These kids don't have homes. They stay outside hiding all night. Are you ready? Boy, I hope so. Look at that loser. Ha. Man, guys, kids are so stupid. Hey, come here. Man, Jim, you're very bad at this. Sorry, buddy. Alright, so let's go hunt children. Are there seriously 2 here? Easy. Easy. There's only 3 left, guys. Alright. I know there's a couple in here. Do I remember other spots? I know there's gonna be 1 in a box. 1... Is 1 up here? Yeah, he's up here and he's gonna jump off with a chicken, right? No, don't shoot, don't shoot. Here we go. Yep. And then there's 1 in a box here. Nope. Is it this box here? Nope. Oh my gosh. Is it? Maybe it was West Clocktown that has the box with him in it? There's a box somewhere with a child in it. That's not it. That's not a box. Oh, and then oh wait, maybe they're... Are they in East Clocktown? That might be it. Or this isn't East Clock, this is the laundry pool. Man, here they are. Nope. It's kind of cool though that I've forgotten as much as I have, because that means I'm getting to re-experience a lot of this for the first time, which is, well, not for the first time, I guess, because as soon as I see it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. But there is somewhat of an element of like, oh, that's a cool thing that I didn't immediately know because I forgot over time. And so that's cool. It's always fun getting to re-experience things like that, especially with a game like this, which means as much to me as it does. That's just a lot of fun. Is no one in a box? There's no box to be found. What the heck? Okay, so where would that last kid be? This is odd. I don't want to lock onto that. Well... Huh. I'm trying to think. He wouldn't be up... Oh no, you can't get up there. That's why we have to do a thing in a bit to be able to get up to where I was about to try to go. Oh, it's the night of the first day, guys. We're not gonna find that kid in time. Except we totally are. I'm trying to think. Oh, okay, yeah, he's there. Okay, cool. That's right. Yep. Because then we get in here and we fly up there, and there's the last child. Alright, guys, we did this. We did it. We beat kids. I'm competent. Yeah, that word I couldn't remember on the zombies video. You're pretty good for a Deku scrub. If only you were human. Then I could give you an original Bomber's notebook and make you a member. What do you guys think? No way, no scrubs. Oh, I need to say it 3 more times so it's all 4 people. I guess not. Once we let some kid who wasn't human join our gang, and boy did we ever regret it. Sorry. But I'll teach you the code just like I promised. I can only tell you once though, so pay close attention. Are you ready? Alright, it's 52431. I made that up, it's not. 32415. 32415. Remember that, guys. You better not forget that. If you forget that, I'm going to be very upset with you, okay? If you forget 32415, I'm going to have to come to your house and fight you. And it'll only be half as fun as it sounds. It's pretty sad. But we'll go to the hideout now, which is the observatory, and then we'll continue doing what we're doing. Alright, the code is 5 6. I'm gonna stop messing that up. I'm intentionally saying the wrong thing, but I'm gonna throw myself off. I haven't even used the code. I shouldn't try to confuse you guys and accidentally mess myself up this early. There's a lot of cool stuff at that telescope guy's place. Oh yeah, and the Bomber's Secret Society of Justice Forever. Yeah, because I love bombers and secret societies. Yeah. Alright. Oh, that means this video has been going for half an hour, hasn't it? Alright, I guess this first one will be a bit longer. That's okay, though. You guys don't mind if this first episode's a bit long, right? I don't know. Maybe... Man, I'm realizing 20 to 30 minutes is kind of short for a game like this. Would you guys too terribly mind 30 to 40 minutes? Like maybe 40 is good? Otherwise, we're gonna have a lot of episodes? I don't know. If you guys are cool with like 40-minute long episodes, let me know. And, you know, that would be kind of nice. But obviously, if you don't want that, then no skin off my back. You know, climbing would be cool. No skin off my back. I don't mind doing 20. Basically, whatever you guys want to watch is what I'll do. Because either way, we're going to be playing through the game. We're going to get it all done one way or another. It's just how many segments are we breaking it up into. And so it's not a big deal either way. I just would like to know what you guys want personally. Also, I love very much that this is the nice colorful observatory, as opposed to the 3DS version where it's just kind of dull. Here's my grandpa, guys. Well, well, a strange-looking child has joined me today. Are you a new friend of the Bombers gang? Your manners seem much better than those of your mischievous friend from the other day. That ill-mannered troublemaker from the other day said he'd break my instruments. He said he'd steal my moon's tear. There was no stopping him. Even now, just watch him. He's probably causing trouble around the clock tower. Will you gaze into the telescope? No, old man, I won't. I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna tell an adult that you told me to gaze into your telescope, because that's really inappropriate. Look at this. What's he looking at, guys? Oh no. Yo, what's that? Man, there's just an ugly head in the sky. I wonder what that could be. Well, at least we know one thing for sure. It's not the moon. Speaking of moons. Yikes. No, that is the moon, in fact. And what a beautiful one. Yeah, probably my favorite moon in any video game, because, you know... Well, did you find that troublemaker? And that loud noise, what was that? Perhaps another moon's tear has fallen nearby. Go through that door and take a look outside. But I wonder how that troublemaker got on top of the clock tower. The only way up there is through the clock door, and that opens only on the eve of the carnival. Oh no! Guys, I just realized a really... I can't save for a long time. Oh my gosh. You got the moon's tear. Its sparkling beauty radiates rather strangely. Guys, we can't save for a long time. Oh no. See, that's fine. Usually I wouldn't mind just sitting here and playing until I beat it. Or until I get to where I can save. But the thing is, tonight, the night I'm recording this on Super Bowl. Come on, get off that. I'm recording this on Super Bowl Sunday. The game starts at 6:30. It's currently 6:06. I've got stuff to do before the game. And so, you know, I can't just wait around. Which means I'm probably going to have to leave my TV and N64 on for the whole duration of the game in my room while I go watch that. And so, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if I trust it to not turn off or anything. And then that means I have to come record later, very late at night. And, you know, I'm sure people will appreciate that when they're sleeping, so... not the greatest situation to be in. But we'll be okay. Now that we have this moon's tear, though, we can do a rather neat thing, and that is not get lost. And then, after we get not lost, I know where we are now, fortunately. We will go over here, and you know that guy that was kind of yelling at us for trespassing earlier? Well, fortunately, bribery is a cool thing. That's good. Can you do this in the Deku form, or do you need your sword? I wonder. Is this the... Oh, what's the technique? There's a speedrun technique to get up here. I don't know. I do know a couple speedrun techniques. One which I would like to exploit on here. I've already sold out of my wares, and the carnival hasn't even begun. I'm thinking of closing my shop up so I can buy a gift for my wife and return to her in my village. I've heard that a stone called the Moon's Tear shines brighter than any other stone in the land. If you've got one, I'd really like to get it from you. My wife would love it. If you give it to me, I'll give you my spot here, Deku Flower included. Select start. Alright, guys. We're going to negotiate. Now, you're a Deku Scrub, so you know just how convenient a Deku Flower can be. If you don't hurry, I'll give it to another Deku Scrub. The early scrub gets the nut.
And so does your mom.
Yeah. I've got to go now. No. Let's give him our tears. Oh yeah. Oh, I gotta equip it like that. Yeah. Here we go. Ah, that stone. You must hand it over to me. In exchange, I'll give you my spot here. Deku Flower included. Yes? I don't know, guys. And you traded the Moon's Tear for a land title deed. Wow. I love land title deeds. If there's one thing I enjoy most in life, it's those. You really helped me out. Now I have the perfect souvenir for my wife. She hasn't set eyes on a jewel or strange sparkling stone like this in a very long time. The title deed for this spot should be in high demand among Deku Scrubs, but you already know that. If you don't need it anymore, you can always sell it. And that we will do much later in the game. Not right now. Not for like, I don't know how many episodes. Definitely a few. But there he goes. Flying away to his home. Yep. So now we are the proud owners of this thing. Which, I mean, one thing we can do. We can't do the main purpose of this until the third night. But for now we can at least get a heart piece. The door to the clock tower opens only once a year at midnight on the eve of the carnival. That's true. But we're not here for that. We're here for a piece of heart. Collect 4 pieces of heart. You know how those work. I'm not going to read that to you guys. You're not noobs. Maybe you are. If you've never played a Zelda game before and this is your first somehow, yeah, it's amazing. Not a good one to start on, perhaps. It's very different from the rest of the series, but it's my personal favorite. So, you know, I won't tell you not to play the game. But I think that's is that a good spot? Well, Assault is a good spot to stop the video on. I'll just sit here and take it while we wrap this up. But anyway, I know this first episode wasn't too eventful, guys. That's just how this game is. It's not the most exciting thing at first. It's a bit of a slow burn for a while. But I am so glad to be back in the world of Termina. It feels so good to be playing this again. In the future, we're not getting assaulted. I'll just walk around. In the future, things will pick up probably around the next episode. We're going to be pulling some exploitative things. And hopefully going and exploring and actually doing stuff. So, here's a fun side quest that we can't do yet. But anyway, for now, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I will see you guys next time.